Brought to you by oneaauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of oneaauto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a rear sway bar link on this 2003 Mercury Mountaineer. And we show you on the passenger side, but the driver's side is the same procedure. And the items you'll need for this is a new rear sway bar link from oneaauto.com, 15, 16, and 19 millimeter socket and ratchet, jack and jack stands, and a torque wrench. Start off by prying off your hubcap. Then remove these 19 millimeter lug nuts. And if you don't have air-powered tools, you want to loosen them up while the vehicle's on the ground. Raise the vehicle and remove them the rest of the way. Now just pull the wheel free.
Start off, use some penetrating oil and coat that. The bolt for the stabilizer link is from down here, and it's a 16 millimeter. It's always really good if you can put your wrench on it and turn it. Okay. What this means, actually there's two really good things going on here. You can see I'm turning it and that nut is not moving. Okay. And the other thing is you're turning it and this plastic isn't moving. The biggest, sometimes the hardest part is getting this whole shaft out of the plastic. If you can't turn it, or it tends to turn the plastic as well, what you can do is use a hammer and a chisel and break away all the plastic when you get to that point. But as you can see, I was able to turn it with the 16 millimeter. This nut on the original is a 15 millimeter. And I'm just going to remove this nut.
And we'll just fast forward as Mike removes that nut. And once you remove the nut, it should just pull out. But if the bar still won't pull out from the bottom, just lock onto the plastic with some locking pliers and use a 16 millimeter socket and ratchet. Try to get it out that way. And if it still only goes so far, you can use a hammer and a punch and just knock it out the rest of the way that way. And once you pull it out, the plastic part will just lift up and out. If after you've tried everything we just showed and it still won't come out, you can use a hammer and a chisel and just break all the plastic off and then hammer it out the rest of the way after you've done that. Now take your sway bar and load it up with a washer, then a bushing, then your lower control arm. And when it goes through, add a bushing, then a washer, then that tube, and another washer, and another bushing, then your sway bar. Just push it up through the sway bar, and then another bushing, then a washer, and then that nut.
Now tighten the link up preliminarily, and to fully tighten it, what you want to do is kind of simulate the vehicle in its riding position. So I've lowered the vehicle down on its three wheels, and I'm putting the jack underneath this one and putting it into, like I said, the position it would be in most of the time, and then tighten it up so that the bushings are squeezed enough so that they're the same diameter as the washers.
Now replace the wheel, and then replace the lug nuts. And we'll fast forward as Mike tightens those up. And you want to tighten them while the vehicle's in the air, just preliminarily, then lower the vehicle and tighten them the rest of the way. And then you want to torque each of these to 100 foot-pounds in a crossing pattern. And take your hubcap, line it up, and hit it back into place.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by oneaauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. please feel free to call us toll-free, 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.